Oh, hey, it's Charlie DePape with Royal LePage Realty in beautiful Victoria, British Columbia. And have I got a cool property to show you today? This is Unit A2 at 1 Dallas Road, Victoria's iconic Fisherman's Wharf. It's a float home. You're going to love it. Let's have a look. So let me just give you a brief overview of how everything works down here. You own this structure, that's what you're buying, and then there's a licensing agreement that you sign between you and the Greater Victoria Harbour Authority. So they're like your landlord, and that's who you pay the moorage to. So the basic costs for this to be here are about $1,000 a month. That includes your moorage fee. It also includes some utilities. That agreement, your licensing agreement, runs on a 7-year cycle, and at the moment we're just 5 years into this one, so there's another 2 years, and then a new agreement is drawn up. There have been historically just nominal increases per year. The fees here are going to go up about $20 per month starting in 2026. So that's just a quick look at how it works. I just want to touch on some of the other details that you may be wondering about. These questions do eventually tend to come up. So there is a gate that's open around dawn, around 7 a.m., closed around dusk. The time varies depending on the season. So this is secure, and there is a locked gate at the front. Also, if you buy this home, you should know that there is a 2% surcharge payable to the Harbour Authority at time of purchase. So that's 2% of the purchase price to Greater Victoria Harbour Authority. Rentals, you may be wondering if you can rent this out. Only in a limited way. You are allowed to place a caretaker in the home for up to 6 months a year. So short-term rentals are not currently allowed, but you can have someone here occupying the home, so which could be great if you're 6 months here and 6 months else. Also something worth mentioning, and again, everything I say here, you should verify independently if you're going to buy this property, but just so you know and so you get a feel. In Canada, there's currently a foreign buyers ban on properties. This float home does not fall under that legislation. And so if you're an international buyer that wants to spend a little time in Canada, this could be a good option for you. That's actually quite an important detail. So, this is a busy life down here in the summer. There are people on the docks, lots of tourists. It's really a fun, friendly vibe. In the winter, it's much more quiet. Now, this particular dock doesn't get as much traffic as the other ones that are closer to the restaurants and all that. And those will also be in this video. But the really cool thing about this float home is that it feels, I don't know this, but it feels like it was built for this exact spot, because you've got tremendous privacy on the dock side. So there really are no transparent windows on that side of the vessel or the home. It's made up of, you've got the staircase down to the main entryway. There's a bathroom on the lower level and the entryway. So there's really nothing to look into. All the windows and all of the views are on the other side of the property. And this is at the right at the edge of the marina. So you're on an outside dock, just absolutely gorgeous, amazing views. A spot for a coffee here. There's several. I really love the vibe down here, as you can probably tell. So there's 3 different decks out here. There's one deck behind me off the dining room, and then I'm just gonna flip the. Let's see if we can do this just quick. And there, and then there's this really cool little deck that's got good privacy. Still gives you a look out on see what's going on with people. And then downstairs in the primary bedroom, see if I can do this without doing a header down the stairs. Here we go. Okay, so in the primary bedroom, this is what you wake up to. I mean, look at that. The owners here see great blue herons, otters, seals. All of that is not at all unusual and just about a daily occurrence. Great spot to launch a kayak. The kayaks come with the property if you like it. And that's it. And I'm going to take you up to the top deck as well, which is just absolutely stellar. I'm just going to turn off the camera and go up there now. See you in a sec. So I'm just up here on the top deck. It's just absolutely huge. The membrane and railings are fairly recent, just a few years old. And look at this view, man, it's just amazing. Another thing you might be interested in, you wouldn't normally know or notice, most people wouldn't anyway, is that the prevailing winds here come from the west, and we are on the east side of the marina, so the other float homes provide a bit of a barrier. There is a tiny bit of motion on these. It is floating, but it's negligible, and it's nice to have that extra wind protection. So today's June 10th. It's around 12 o'clock at noon. So we're just sort of getting into the tourist season. But I just want to have a walk down the dock and show you what's fairly close to this. So we're just a few steps away to some really awesome restaurants. So let's just do that. You know, I have to tell you that every time I come here, you know, I came here to meet with the sellers originally and came back to have some subsequent conversations and then do the listing photos, and now I'm shooting this. Every time I come here, I'm actually not in much of a hurry to leave. It's so awesome. Like, it's a completely different feeling, as you would imagine. Victoria's a lovely city. Tourists is fun, it's jumping, but this is just vibrant and interesting, and it's unusual, and it's refreshing. I love it here. This is a cool way to live if it works for you. Just had to get that out because I like it, and I'm not in any hurry to leave. So that is A2 at Fisherman's Wharf. Hope you liked it. If you have any questions about this or any other property, feel free to get in touch. If you like this one, have your agent get in touch and we'll make sure that they get everything they need. Thanks so much. Bye for now.